Describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
What? Okay, well then I'm gonna be hopeful. Health. Love.
There are stories that shine not because they are perfect, but because they rise from pain, loss, and quiet resilience. This is the journey of Keanu Reeves, a man shaped not by privilege, but by abandonment, tragedy, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to kindness. Before he became a global icon, he was simply a boy trying to survive a difficult childhood, a young man healing from loss, and later, an adult rebuilding his life again and again. Let's step into the lessons that shaped him, the rules he lived by, often learned through pain, and the story behind the humility that inspires millions. I often see people complain about what they don't have. Money, a perfect job, the newest car, but very few truly understand what it means to rise after losing everything. My father walked away when I was only 3. I lost my daughter before she ever took her first breath. And I lost my wife in an accident that shattered the last direction I had left. That was my reality. But life taught me something essential. It won't always be kind. It won't always be fair. Yet every obstacle has the power to shape us into someone stronger than before. So let's begin with the first rule. Rule 1. Transform the challenges of your childhood into your greatest strength. Today, many people smile watching my films. But behind every frame, behind every laugh, there are years of struggle, loss, and sacrifices that most will never see. I was born in the heart of Lebanon, but my life took an unexpected turn when I found myself growing up in Canada at just 3 years old. Those early battles didn't break me, they built me. And if my story proves anything, it's that pain can become purpose if you refuse to give up. My father abandoned us, and his absence became a shadow that followed me for years. I grew up moving from place to place, never staying long enough to call anywhere home, never having a father figure to guide me. But in the middle of all that chaos, my mother rose like an unshakable pillar, a woman of remarkable strength and endless love who held everything together even when our world felt like it was collapsing. From a young age, life taught me a hard truth. It won't always be easy, but every obstacle has the potential to turn us into stronger, wiser versions of ourselves. That complicated childhood gave me resilience, the ability to adapt, to get back up, and to keep moving forward no matter what. And if your story is filled with troubles too, remember this: your difficulties do not define you. What you choose to do with them is what shapes your destiny. Use every challenge as a stepping stone to grow. Rule 2. Find joy in simplicity. Despite the fame, I live a simple life. I enjoy walking, reading, riding my motorcycle, and having honest conversations with real people. I don't need luxury to feel fulfilled, because happiness doesn't live in material things. True happiness hides in the small moments we often overlook: a genuine smile, the sound of the wind, or a quiet conversation with a good friend. These simple moments are what fill our lives with real peace and joy. When you learn to appreciate the little things, you gain clarity. You free yourself from the weight of superficial expectations and begin to focus on what truly matters. That clarity becomes a compass, guiding you toward a life that feels meaningful and whole. Embrace simplicity, and you will discover that often, less is more. Rule 3. Persevere through tough beginnings. When I started my acting career, I faced rejection after rejection. I worked in commercials, tiny roles, and spent many nights unsure about my future. But I never gave up. Difficult beginnings are simply part of the journey. Every small job I managed to land brought me one step closer to the dreams I carried inside me. Instead of focusing on the doors that closed, I chose to look toward the ones that might open. Every no I heard was a lesson in disguise. I began to understand that even the hardest failures had something to teach me. Each rejection didn't weaken me, it sharpened my determination. If you're just starting out and nothing seems to go your way, don't lose faith. Perseverance and steady, consistent work are the keys that eventually open the right doors. Rule 4. Stay humble. Even in success, when the Matrix arrived, everything changed. I went from being a familiar face to standing at the very top of the world. But even in that moment of global recognition, I reminded myself of the importance of humility. I donated a portion of my earnings to the production team and to charitable causes, because I understood something essential. Success isn't only defined by what you achieve, it's also defined by what you choose to share. Humility keeps you connected to your roots. It reminds you that no one reaches the summit alone. True success isn't measured by fame or wealth, but by the positive impact you leave on others. Never lose your simplicity. Every achievement is an opportunity to give back, to show gratitude, and to lift someone else up. Humility also opens new doors. When you remain genuine and approachable, you inspire trust and build relationships that will last far beyond the spotlight. Rule 5. Find meaning even in suffering. In 1999, my daughter came into this world without life, and not long after, my partner Jennifer left this world in a sudden, tragic accident. Those moments shattered me. I felt completely broken, as if the ground had disappeared beneath my feet. But with time, I learned to find purpose within the pain. Suffering, though difficult to bear, can teach us to see life from a different angle. It makes us more aware, more compassionate, and it reminds us how precious every shared moment truly is with the people we love. If you're facing a difficult season, I want you to know something. Even if it doesn't feel like it now, your pain can become the doorway to a different kind of life. It can help you discover what truly matters and allow you to see the world with new eyes. In my greatest losses, I found a profound truth. We can grow through grief. We can connect with others on a deeper level. And we can find new reasons to rise again every single day. Rule 6. Prioritize your family and the people you love. When my sister battled leukemia, I dropped everything to be by her side. No script, no film, no opportunity was more important than her life. I gave my time, my resources, and everything within my reach to help her heal. Family and loved ones are our greatest treasure. It's easy to get lost in the rush of daily life and forget that the time we spend with those we love can never be replaced. Professional achievements can wait. Your family cannot. The moments you invest in the people who matter strengthen your bonds and fill your life with purpose and meaning. They are the safe place you can always return to, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Remember, success means nothing if you can't share it with the people who stood by you and loved you through it all. Prioritize what truly matters. Rule 7. Turn your limitations into opportunities for growth. Life taught me that it doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is how you choose to rise. As a child, I struggled with dyslexia. School felt like an impossible maze. And eventually, I left without a diploma. But I refused to let that define my future. I chose to become a student of life, to learn through experience, through curiosity, through the world itself. I discovered that real education goes far beyond a classroom. What truly matters is your desire to grow. Not fitting into the academic mold pushed me to search for knowledge elsewhere. I found wisdom in books, in people, and in the everyday situations that challenge me to think differently. If anyone has ever told you that you're not good enough academically, remember, your capacity to learn and evolve is limitless. Formal education doesn't define your success. Your attitude and perseverance do. Rule 8. Reinvent yourself when necessary. There was a time when my career felt stuck. Major roles stopped coming, and it seemed like my moment had passed. But then John Wick arrived, and I had the chance to reinvent myself. I trained relentlessly, prepared with everything I had, and poured my soul into the role. That film didn't just revive my career, it reminded me of something crucial. There is always a new opportunity waiting. Reinvention doesn't mean abandoning who you are. It means adapting, growing, and discovering new versions of yourself. It means accepting that life is full of changes and that each change carries the possibility of renewal. Every new chapter can be a rebirth. Don't be afraid to leave behind what no longer serves you. Open yourself to new possibilities, and you may achieve things you never imagined. Sometimes, the greatest rewards come from daring to begin again. Rule 9. Live with kindness and gratitude. I ride public transportation. I give up my seat. I treat everyone with respect because I genuinely believe that kindness is one of the most powerful forces on earth. A simple gesture can change someone's entire day and create a ripple of positivity across the world. Gratitude is just as essential. When you appreciate what you already have, you learn to value the present instead of obsessing over what's missing. Gratitude shifts your perspective and helps you discover beauty in the ordinary moments of life. When you choose to live with kindness and gratitude, you don't just influence others, you enrich yourself. It becomes a cycle that begins with you and expands far beyond you. Make kindness and gratitude daily habits. Those small actions have the power to transform the world. Rule 10. Never lose hope. I have lived through loss, failure, and some of the darkest moments imaginable. But even in the hardest seasons, I never lost hope. I believed that tomorrow could be better, and that belief kept me standing when everything else seemed to fall apart. Even when circumstances feel impossible, hope can help you find solutions and the courage to keep fighting. Hope is the lighthouse that guides you through the storm and gives you the strength to move forward. No matter what you are facing, never lose hope. There is always a reason to rise, a reason to continue, a reason to believe. I hope these rules help you as much as they have helped me. Success is not just about what you accomplish, but about the impact you leave on others and the way you choose to live your story. Life doesn't wait. Start applying these lessons today. Take control of your destiny and walk confidently toward the future you dream of. Because true success isn't just achieved, it's lived. Thank you for staying until the end. Leave a comment with your favorite part, and I'll see you in the next video.